Hello, it's another week. And this week we're gonna be looking for the market breakdown for the coming week, which is gonna begin on 9th of September September and gonna end on 12th of September. So the first pair which you're gonna be looking at is XAUUSD, and this is H4 time frame. So for the coming week on XAUUSD, we're gonna be looking for a short-term bearish direction. Then from there we'll be having a bullish direction. The reason behind for us to have a bearish direction is because of the broken support or resistance. Now we're estimating that in bigger time frame it's coming back to do its retest here, then it will go up. But if it makes a move that it forms like this as the first shoulder and this is the head and this is the second shoulder, then we will be looking for another selling opportunity at this level. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish opportunity, buying opportunity at this level, and when the market reaches at this level, we have to move our stop loss to protect our profit in case if the market turns around. But if it doesn't turn around, we'll be having a very good up move. This is XAUUSD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on for the coming week, apart from XAUUSD, it's CAD. And on CAD, we're going to be having a bullish direction. Let's go to daily so that you can see the target. The reason behind is because the market has breached out a certain support or resistance. So we are estimating that it will make a good retest. Then from there we will have a long-term buying opportunity toward that direction. So our first entry for the bullish direction, it will be after the good retest of this support or resistance at this area. And if we lose this entry, we're gonna wait until the market break and retest this another support or resistance. Then we will reach a target toward that area. This is CAD and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be focusing on apart from CAD is AUD JPY. And in AUD JPY, we're gonna be looking for a bullish direction for the coming week. The reason behind is because of the clear formation of the double bottoms. Let's go to H4. Clear formation of head and shoulder. Sorry, clear formation of head and shoulder. Yeah, we had this at the first shoulder and this as our head, and it tried to make a good second shoulder. Now we're estimating that it has reached that area, so we will wait for a pullback toward this area to touch our trend line for the third time. Then we'll have a big up move toward that direction. Where is our targeted area for the coming week? For the coming week, we'll be targeting this area. So where do we get our entry? After the pullback at this area, this is the first buying opportunity. After the pullback of this area, this is second buying opportunity toward that targeted area. This is AUD JPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUD JPY is Chief JPY. And on Chief JPY, we're going to be having a bearish direction. As we can see, the market has come back to touch our trend line again. It has been touching this trend line for a long period of time. So it has come again to this area, and we were estimating that it will continue falling down. Where do we get our entries and where is our target? Let's move to daily. Yeah, our targeted area is this down here because it will be doing weak filling. Let me zoom it for you. For those who trade weak filling strategy, it's completing the weak fill, and also we have like a evening star on the daily time frame. So for those long time or swing traders, it's an opportunity to grab like 200 and I think almost 200 or 300 pips toward this targeted area. So for the coming week, you're gonna be looking for a bearish direction, and we're going to look for an entry based on your risk management when the market opens at this area. This is Chief JPY and this is a daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on for the coming week is Euro JPY. For Euro JPY, there was a breach out of this support or resistance, which was broken at this level, and it has tried to pull back to come and retest it. So we're estimating that price will start dropping from the coming next week. And when we look on the H4 time frame, it will give us a clear view that market it has started to show some respect. on this direction. So we'll get our entry at this area, and if we miss this entry, we will wait for a breakout and retest at this area. Then we get our second entry, holding it toward this targeted area on the weekly time frame at this level. Yep, we're gonna be looking for the target at this level, almost 700 800 pips if it's managed to move that direction. This is Euro JPY, and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be focusing on apart from Euro JPY is GBP JPY. And on GBP JPY, we're gonna be looking for a bullish direction. As we can see that market has reached to a level whereby we estimated that it will form a double bottom. So this is a long-term swing for those swing traders who like to swing. This is the long term when you view it in a weekly time frame. But when you go back to H4, we can see there is a double bottoms formation, and market has successfully break the neck of this double bottom. So we are waiting for a good pullback at this level. Then we take our entry toward the targeted area, or we can hold on basing on the weekly time frame. This is GBP JPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're gonna be focusing on apart from GBP JPY is NZD JPY. And on NZD JPY, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is because the market has given us the first shoulder and the head, and we're estimating that it will give us the second shoulder so that it can continue moving up toward that targeted area. Where do we get our entry for the coming week? When the market successfully give us a pullback toward this level, we get our entry, and if it breaches this support or resistance, we get our second entry toward that targeted area. This is NZD JPY, and this is a short time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZD JPY is USD JPY. And on USD JPY, we had a successful first shoulder ahead, and we successfully got a second shoulder. Now it has already breached the neck, and it has given us a good retest. Now we're estimating that market will continue moving up toward that targeted area. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a buying opportunity at this level. Then if we fail to miss that entry, we're going to look another opportunity when the breach out of this trend line and a good retest is made. We're going to reach toward that targeted area. This is USD JPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on is CAD JPY. And on CAD JPY, we're going to be having a short-term, long direction, whereby it will be reaching this level. And when it's reached to this level, we're estimating that it will continue dropping. Where are we targeting for the coming week? Yeah, we are targeting at this level. The reason behind is because of the weak feeling of this part here. So the market must move downward. So for the coming week, we're going to be having a bearish direction. So we're going to be selling it. Yeah. And where do we get our entry? Let us move back to H4. It's just when the market reaches this level, we just look for a selling opportunity. But if we miss that entry, we're going to wait and break out of this support or resistance. Then we look for another entry. This is CAD JPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be looking at is Euro AUD. For Euro AUD, for the coming week, we're going to be having a continuation of the bearish direction. The reason behind is because of the double bottoms. The neck was breached out very well, and we're estimating that market will continue moving down toward that area, which will be coverage of this double tops. So for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And where do we get our entry? Our first entry is when the market breach out this support or resistance and give us a good retest, or break out of this trend line and give us a good retest. So we're going to look at this level or this level so that we can sell this pair toward this targeted area. There are almost 200 pips there. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on, apart from Euro AUD, is Euro USD. And for Euro USD, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is because the market has successful from the head which we were estimating. When you go back to daily first, it's respecting a wedge. If you can see it very clearly, there is a wedge which is being respected, and we're estimating that price will pull back toward that level. But for the coming week, we're going to have a short-term target toward this area. The reason behind is because we estimated that the market gave us the first shoulder, and it gave us the head, and we'll reach to that level, then it will drop down to give us the second shoulder so that you can continue moving up. This is Euro USD, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from Euro USD is Euro CAD. And for Euro CAD, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind for us to be looking for a bullish direction, let's go back to weekly and see. There is this uptrend which is being respected for a long period of time. First touch, second touch, and it has made something, and we are estimating that market is coming back to this level again. So it will make a big move due to the wedge pattern formation. This is like a continuation pattern. So when you go back to H4, we can see the clear view. So we are waiting for the market to reach at this level, of which in bigger time frame like weekly and daily, there is like an uptrend which has been respected for a long period of time. So we will be looking for an opportunity of buying this pair at this level and then buying it toward the targeted area. Yep. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for entry at this level here, and if we meet this level after a break and retest of this support or resistance, and if we miss that also, we will be looking for a breakout of this trend line here, then targeting that level there. This is Euro CAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on is Euro CHF. And for Euro CHF, for the coming week, we're going to be having a bearish direction. The reason behind is because of a good retest of this broken support or resistance. It made a consolidation for a long period of time, so we are estimating that it will continue dropping toward this level here. We are waiting, and we have patience with it. So we are believing it will reach this level here. This is Euro CHF, and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from Euro CHF is Euro GPB. And for Euro GPB, we're going to be looking for, let's go to H4. We're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and our entry point, it will be when the market gives us a pullback toward this level. We get our entry, and then we drive it toward our targeted area. Where is our targeted area? Let's move to daily first and see. Yeah, our targeted area, it's this level here. It's this level here. So we estimated that market will continue pulling down. Will continue pulling down toward that level. Yep, it will continue pulling down toward that level. That is what we hope so. So for the coming week, we're going to be having a bearish direction in Euro GPB. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on is Euro NZ. And for Euro NZ, for the coming week, you're going to be having a bearish direction, whereby the market will pull back toward this level, coming back to its uptrend, a trend line which has been respected for a long period of time. And where do we get our entries? When we get to H4, there is this like a double tops pattern. So there is a breach out of this support or resistance. If you can, we will go to the smaller time frame. So we're estimating that market will give us a pullback toward this level. Then we get our entry, pulling down toward this targeted area. This is Euro NZ, and this is H4 time frame. This is our last pair, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is our last pair for this week. So for those who need account management training, mentorship, contact us. On the description, all the information are linked there. And for those who need it, subscribe and switch on post notifications so that you can be altered whenever we are posting this analysis and other educational purpose videos. And also, don't forget to join our Telegram channel so that you can see the updates of what we are analyzing. Thank you, and a happy paper chasing week.